oncoming car, lean into it. Put your shoulder into it. It'll help reduce the impact. Oh, I think my shoulder popped as I did that, so maybe it won't.
I thought a rocket.
No, it was my shoulder. Golly. Okay, so I guess that won't help me at all. Hello, friends and family. This is Travis.
And I'm Bridget.
And this is Marriage Matters. And what does a couple that's been married for 30 years do when I take a day off from work? We go to Mayfield Dairy Farms. That's where we're headed today in Athens, Tennessee. And if you're not familiar with Mayfield, this area, basically, that's all we know is Mayfield milk and dairy products, especially their ice cream. That's what we've grown up. And so they've got their dairy farm that they do tours to the public. And believe it or not, we've lived here all our lives and never been. So we're probably the only people in East Tennessee that's never been to the Mayfield Dairy Farm. So that's where we're headed today. And then hopefully when we get down there, we'll be able to film a little bit. I doubt they'll let us film much inside, but we'll try to get a little video of the outside and what it looks like. It has started to rain on us today, which is why we decided to do something that's indoors. But anyway, on the way down, I thought we might try something neat to kind of kill the time. So I'm going to ask a question, and don't answer immediately. I want you to think about it for a second, and then we'll count down. I'll do 3, 2, 1, and then you'll blurt out your answer, and then I'm going to blurt out the answer that I think that you're going to say, and we'll see if we'll get them right, just to see how well we know each other. So, your favorite color. Favorite color. Like, I don't even know if you know.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
That's what I'm saying. So this is going to be a challenge right here, just to see if, first of all, she knows her favorite color, and if I can guess it also. And if she doesn't know it, I think it's going to be hard for me to guess it. But here we go. All right, so we're going to count down to 3. Are you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Purple. Oh, I was going to go with blue.
Purple.
I don't know. I just threw that out there. I thought that would be a good guess.
I don't even have anything to wear to do purple.
All right, well, I messed that up. So, all right, so now my turn. I already know mine. And you just tell me when you're ready.
Okay, hang on.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so we'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, and then yell it out. All right? 3, 2, 1, gray. Oh, see, I knew you would know mine, but that's kind of generic.
Black.
Like, yeah, black has been my second color, but gray. I like gray just because it's neutral. All right, let's do favorite movie. Your favorite movie.
I don't have a favorite movie. Well,
I think you do. And it's not, well, it can be anything. It can be recent or old, whatever you want to do. I'll give you a second to think about it.
I don't know. I'm just going to say one.
All right. So, we'll do the countdown. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Breakfast Club. Oh, that was on the list though.
Yeah.
The Greatest Showman with, was it?
Jack. What's he played your superhero movie.
Yeah, he played in Wolverine, and but is it's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I always want to say Jack Human, and that's not right. It's Hugh Jackman. So, The Greatest Showman, which was a really good movie. We saw that a couple of times in the theater when it came out. It was awesome. I went with Breakfast Club. I thought that was like, because
any of those.
Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch. So that was really too hard. We may have to.
I can't do yours because
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with. So I've got a lot of favorite movies. So I'm gonna yell one out that I think that you're gonna yell out for me. Okay. So we'll see how that works. Are you ready? Do you have one?
I got several.
All right. So here we go. Make your choice. Let me know when you're ready. The suspense is killing me.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to say one, but
okay.
That's not it.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Harry Potter. Yep, I knew you were going to say it. Harry Potter series. Not my favorite, but I do watch a lot when it's on TV. And you make fun of me for watching it, so I knew that was going to be on top of your list. But I would have also accepted Star Wars.
I was going to say Star Wars.
John Wick. Any of the Marvel or DC movies would have been accepted, and there's a bunch of them. So, another question: favorite fast food restaurant of yours? I know we don't eat a ton of fast food, but I think I know what yours is.
I don't even know.
So I'll give you a second.
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't know.
You do know. All right. You have an answer.
Sure.
All right. Here we go. On countdown. 3, 2, 1. Chick-fil-A. Yep. I knew it was Chick-fil-A.
It's not my favorite, but I
No.
like Salsaritas.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't forget to go there.
I don't consider Salsaritas though like a fast food. I guess it is, but I don't. So now you have to guess mine. Fast food. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Culver's.
Crystals. I was going to say, as soon as I was saying it, I was like,
You went with Crystals. Oh, Crystals is a twice a year occurrence. Culver's is like at least once, maybe twice a month. Rookie mistake. That's all right. I think that's the first one you've missed for me. All right. Your favorite vacation destination so far, or no, just favorite vacation that we've done so far. So be thinking of that. Your the favorite out of the different places we've been. We haven't been a ton of places, okay? So, like we haven't traveled the world or anything, but we have been to the beach and some different spots. So, you got one? All right. So I'm gonna guess yours first. So 3, 2, 1. Disney cruise. I knew that was gonna be yours. The Disney cruise because, well, the kids weren't with us. That was a big plus.
It should have been longer.
Yeah, we did the 3 night, 4 days.
4 days.
Yeah, 4 days, 3 nights. Disney cruise that went to the Bahamas, and I think they were like private island. And say what you want about Disney, but their cruises were like top notch, super clean. Everyone was polite. I mean, everything was on schedule, easy to get on and off the ship. Like everything was just perfect. But now that was before COVID. Because we did go on a cruise with another cruise line after
2018.
2018 is when we went. So pre-COVID, we went on a cruise after COVID with another cruise line, and it was not as enjoyable. I think they were struggling. I think they had a hard time finding enough people, and it was just long lines, and it wasn't great. But Disney cruise, top notch.
That we're huge Disney fans.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to Disney World a few times when the kids were younger. I enjoyed it. I don't think I would go back now. It's just not the type of thing that I want to do. I kind of want to get away from the crowds, and I think maybe because that last cruise that we did, I mean, it just felt like it was packed. Whereas when we were on the Disney cruise, we stayed in the area they had sectioned off. It was just for adults, right? You had to be at least 18 to be in that area. So you had your own pool, your own area outside. They had like a bar area, even a couple of restaurants that were just designated for, adults. And so the majority of the people that were on that Disney cruise were there with their kids. So we didn't, I mean, it was crazy. We didn't really see that many kids while we were there, which was kind of nuts. But anyway, we'll maybe do a video on that at a later date and time. So you got to guess mine. My favorite vacation that I've been on. So you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Disney cruise.
No.
Mine was the same one, and I knew you were going to go with Hilton Head because you were trying to think of something different. And I do love Hilton Head, like as far as like the different beaches that we go to. Hilton Head, we love it just because it's so laid back and it's flat. We can ride bikes, walk. It's not as touristy as a lot of the other beaches that we've been to, so really laid back and relaxing, so we like that one. So yeah, Hilton Head would be definitely my, I think, number one destination. But as far as like number one vacation that we were on the Disney cruise was the most enjoyable, and I wish we had done the longer one, like a 7-day. I think that would have been awesome. So let me think of another topic here. I'm struggling to think of one. Oh, I got one, and this is going to be, the answer is either going to be you or me. So we'll go with, the question is, who do you think the better driver is between the two of us? So
That's such a given.
So here we go. So this is your answer. What I think your answer is. Okay. So the better driver between the two of us. 3, 2, 1. You. Yeah, I knew that was going to be. So, and now it's my turn. You got to guess what my answer is. The better of the two drivers.
What you're going to say?
What I'm going to say. Who I think the better driver is between the two of us. So, 3, 2, 1. Me. No, I'm not going to say. You did that on purpose. No. No. You're
not the better driver.
Yes.
My
Much
gosh.
better. Much better. I have zero patience, but a much better driver. Just saying. We all know it. I don't know how you make it anywhere without me. I mean, I'm navigating right now and filming and doing most of the narration, and still we're making perfect good time, where to go, like multitasking. I'm just kidding. She is a really good driver, but
If you were driving, we would have been there like 20 minutes ago.
we would have one of two things would have happened if I was driving.
Almost divorced.
We would have already been there because I would have driven faster, or we would be in Kentucky or down in Chattanooga somewhere. We would have missed it if I was driving. So one of those two things. But still the better driver in my mind. Anyway, I may be the only one that believes that. That's fine. All right, so we got to think another topic. You have a topic that you can think of right offhand?
Trying to survive.
Trying to survive on Interstate 75, headed south towards Chattanooga. I mean, we're only going to Athens, but still, same thing. It's on a Friday afternoon. I mean, it's right now lunchtime. It's like 12. So it's lunchtime. People are getting out to go grab something because a lot of people work off these exits, so they've probably went down to another one to grab some food. And there's also people probably heading on vacation, heading out of town.
I'm doing 65 and they're passing me like sitting here.
The speed limits, we do the speed limit, 65, and we're getting completely just passed, which is fine. We're in no hurry. We got all day, except for the fact that Mayfield, their tours stop at 3 o'clock, so shouldn't take us that long. Huh?
Not that slower driver.
I wasn't inferring that it's going to take us 3 hours to get there. I'm just saying that I made the statement that we had all day, and we don't. We've got till 3. So, but we got plenty of time to get there. And apparently everybody else is, they're in a real big hurry. But anyway, we're not. So, we got to have another topic.
Let's talk about how when I drive, these aren't questions.
Okay, this sounds like I'm getting in trouble.
When I drive, how you have to, hang on, there's a you have, like when I'm turning, you have to look too. Like if I'm trying to turn left.
Do you know why I look?
Because you don't trust me.
No, it's not that I don't trust you. I am double checking because typically when you're turning, I'm going to be the one taking the impact.
It's all you, baby.
I got to lean into it. I got to know when to lean because I feel like there's going to be a car that just comes right in and like T-bone, and I got to prepare myself.
But when I lean up to look around you, what do you do at the same time?
Wait, what did you do again? It's synchronized. It's like an Olympic event. mean, I gotta look too. And I have to look that way. Micromanager. Micromanager. That's not me. No, I'm just looking out for me. Oncoming car, lean into it. Put your shoulder into it. It'll help reduce the impact. Oh, I think my shoulder popped as I did that. So maybe it won't.
I thought a rocket.
No, it was my shoulder. Golly. Okay, so I guess that won't help me at all. Oh, I may have already dislocated it on the drive down to see Mayfield's Dairy Farms. It popped and when she thought a rock hit the window. Oh, that's how loud it was. That's terrible. So I don't really know much about the tour down here at Mayfield Dairy.
I'm sure we can't film it.
I mean, I know we won't be able to film it, but we'll be able to hopefully tell you a little bit once we, get down there and once we get out. But and I don't really know that much. At Mayfield, I mean, they're known here locally for their milk and ice cream specifically. I mean, they make a variety of different dairy products, but those are the main two. And so they do have an ice cream taste test.
You're supposed to get a free ice cream afterwards.
Free as in you paid for the price of admission.
We don't know what the price is yet.
We don't know what the price is. We failed to look it up. But my assumption is the free ice cream is included with your price of admission. And it probably won't be a very big one. But anyway, we'll see. But I am looking forward to the whole ice cream thing. I'm a big fan. Big fan. They have samples of milk that you can taste. I'm gonna pass unless it's just chocolate. I mean, 2% skim, whole, and I know they're not gonna have anything like almond milk, because they're 100% dairy. But don't get me started on that. We can do a whole topic on my view of almond milk, because to me it's not milk, it's almond flavored pulp water. That's what they ought to call it. But anyway,
he thinks people actually squeeze the almonds.
Do you know how hard you have to squeeze an almond to get milk out of it? Those things are dry. You ever bit into one? I know they don't milk an almond. I know they don't milk it, but they have to grind it up into a powder or something, and then they add water to it. It's like pulp. It's a almond flavored pulp water. But I'm pretty sure that the marketing people for almond milk were not like, hey.
Give it you pop in your neck.
Yeah, what? Do what?
You popped your.
You're laughing at. I popped my shoulder. We may have to stop at the emergency room. I don't know if Athens has an ER. We may have to drive down to Sweetwater or Chattanooga. I don't know.
You're just sitting there.
I leaned. Oh, it popped. Gosh. It's because I'm holding this camera with my. Okay. No, I popped it again, but it wasn't as loud as the first time. I mean, probably tore some cartilage when I did it. But hey, we got some laughs out of it. All right, so anyway, we'll hopefully catch back up in a little bit when we get down to the Mayfields, and we'll let you know how that goes. All right, so we're getting closer. Exit 52, headed to Athens, Tennessee. Looks like we are here, going to the visitor center. Alright, so we have made it here to the Mayfield plant. Just gotta find our way in. Alright, so we made it here, Mayfield Visitor Center. Gift shop area. And here's the Mayfield cow again. Alright, so we just finished the Mayfield tour, which took about 20 minutes, which is very interesting, but this is by far the best part. This is what I was looking for. So you do get a free one. Well, you pay for it, but you still get a free ice cream. Bridget went with the chocolate. I went with the mint. Man, it's exceptional. So, if you're in Athens, Tennessee, you've got to swing by there and at least try this out, because it's well worth it. And until next time, we'll see you then.